guys, welcome back to Jungle Flowers Canada. My name is Grania and thank you for joining me. So yesterday while doing my video I told you that I was asked to review a Mars Hydro Grow Light. So they sent me one for free and they asked me if I'd try it out and if I would report on it. So I'm going to set it up today and then I'm going to keep an eye on the plants and then I will get back to you possibly in a week or so and see if I've noticed any difference, okay? So I was cleaning up my plant room yesterday and I decided to leave my homemade grow tent till today so that I could take out the old light and put in the Mars Hydro. And then I'm going to wash all my trays and do just as I did yesterday, because I had mentioned yesterday that I had used neem powder to try and combat gnats, and it is very, very messy. So the place just got destroyed. So my plant room is beautiful and clean today, so I just have these shelves to do now. So I'm going to take down the old light and I'm going to replace it with the Mars Grow Light. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the light that they sent me. So they sent me a TS600. Its footprint is 2x2. It has 225 LEDs and it is undimmable. Okay, so I am going to take this other one apart now and I'm going to take a look at the assembly instructions. So I won't be using the pulley on this because it's a stable light. So the light I have in my greenhouse is on a pulley and I can pull it up and down. But for this experiment, it will be stable. Now, if I find that it's working very well, I may add it to my greenhouse at a later date because I do want to put another light in my greenhouse that I can lower and higher. But for now, for this experiment, I'm going to put it into my grow tent. Okay guys, so let's get going. So this is my setup and you can see I am obsessed with getting rid of these darned fungus gnats. But you know something guys, I am thinking now that maybe that neem powder has worked because I don't have as many gnats as I used to have. So fingers crossed that it worked. And let's start. First of all, I'm just going to take these guys out of here. I'm then going to remove all my plants. So then I'm going to, now I'm just thinking this light is very small. So if it only has a 2 foot by 2 foot footprint, it's actually not going to work here. Sure it's not. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do to test it out guys is I'm going to have to sort of consolidate some of my plants into one area, and I might move this light down to the bottom run and I'll put the rest of the lights down here because it only has a 2 foot footprint, so I'm going to have to keep the area small. Of course, it would have helped if I put the plug on the other side because then I could run it down and plug it into the other light. Have I the energy to undo this? I don't have much of a choice, do I? Now I'm going to clear off the shelves and I'm just going to put a shelf under this light and I'm going to move the rest of them down to the shelf below. So let me take off all these babies. They need a good cleaning anyway, so now is as good a time as any to do it. Okay guys, we have the Mars Hydro hooked up. I have my little tray of plants underneath it. It actually is, you can see a difference in colour in the light of it to my shop lights. I have my shop lights are on as well. So my shop lights are daylights, don't mind now, I haven't cleaned under here yet. And can you see, I don't know if you can see it on camera, there's definitely more of like a reddy orangey hue to the Mars Hydro. So I am hoping, let's have a look at the plants. So I have that's a cutting I took of my variegated Hindu rope. I have 2 philodendron painted ladies. I have a string of turtles, a carnosa, sarawak, calistophylla, that's my anthurium. I have a curtsy and a finlaysoni, and then that's the mother plant of my Hindu rope. So there's a pink splash, what's it called? What are they called? Syngonium, a pink splash syngonium. So that we'll look at this for reference, and we will see how much they like this, and I will do another video in a week and I will give you an update. Now I will give you the details on how to get a Mars Grow Light, and you know, if you want to try them. This is quite small, so the area is small, but I'm actually moving a lot of my plants upstairs anyway to my greenhouse, so it's fine for me. Okay, so the Mars Hydro Light is in. I can definitely see a difference in the colour, guys, most definitely from my shop lights. So I am excited to see if there will be a big difference in my plants. I'd like to say a big thank you to Mars Hydro for sending me the light, and I will do updates to see how well the plants are doing. If you're interested in buying it, I'll put a link to it below. And if you have any questions or comments, or you have experience with the Mars Hydro Grow Light and you'd like to share it with me, please do so in the comments below. Guys, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. If you could subscribe to my channel, that would be most helpful. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care, guys.